Well, we're running some weird scheme. Well, let's see what we are here. Number 13, that bodes well for us, and what looks like to be the top split. And at these mile-and-a-halfers, I'm usually pretty quick. Usually. Charlotte's my worst of the bunch, though, of the mile-and-a-half cookie cutters. Well, now it won't even start up, good boys. It won't even start. It just crashes on startup. Oh, I got two of them going this way. Nope. Crashed twice. I don't know. Gosh darn it, Trading Paints. Trying to run his admin and everything, it's just not working. Technology, boys. Oh well. I guess we'll just run when we run. Now, do you make schemes, Snyder? Do you make schemes? Alright, let's try to get us a good qualifying here. You don't want to be starting in the back of that mess. Okay, I'm here. Stop it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is not my scheme. Oh, because you don't have Pro? That makes sense. Okay. You have to share them, Snyder. Show us some pics. Here we go. Green flag on our first qualifying lap. Just don't get loose here, car. Hang on, car. No, we overdrove it. Just by a little bit, though.
One more lap to go.
Let's see if we can run another good one. I don't think this will count now. Yeah, this thing's out of control. Yeah, that's it. Well, our first qualifying lap was garbage, and we didn't even get to finish our second one, so... Yeah, that's bottom of the barrel, boys. We're going to be moving our way up. We're going to fight our way up front. Man, so there's our other scheme that I don't like. I don't like Nationwide. I don't like any of that stuff. Trading Paints, you better open. Do that. Yes. Have you seen some of my paints? They have a lot of cringe on them, Snyder. Yeah, see, Trading Paints is not working. Oh, Berkeley boy, you behaving? Yeah, we're gonna be at the bottom for sure. Yeah, we could have ran much better. So the problem is there's gonna be fast guys behind us, slow guys in front of us. So did I, Francis, and then it updated and it crashed and now it won't even start. Let's see what we got. Barkley! He's a good puppy. Alright, you boys ready for some racing? Let's get some racing going. Let's see if it's Got trade. See, it doesn't even show trading paints on here. It's not even running process, but it keeps crashing. Ugh. So frustrating. Oh, thank you, Zimmy. So Zimmy, this is actually a patch right here. Do you see this Michigan State thing? It's actually a patch. So I can cover it up with my patches too. It's pretty cool. Oh, how dare you, Chase? What are you? Wait, Chase is Florida. So what are you? A Gator? That's right. We don't like U of M. We do not like the Wolverines. All right, boys. We got a lot of passing to do. Hopefully we can do it. I mean, we didn't even get to run our second qualifying lap, which was really important. So. Oh, he's a hurricane. He's a hurricane. So, boys, in that qualifying session, we're actually not that slow. We just didn't get to run our second lap. So, bummer. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. Yeah, exactly. Dang it, Trading Paints. See, every time Trading Paints updates, I have to physically uninstall it and then reinstall it again from their website. Oh, it's driving me insane. Now we're driving a scheme that I don't like.
Checkered flag this time by.
Oh boy, Miami Dolphin. You guys stole Ndamukong Suh from us. I think he went somewhere else this year, though.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
Gabriel, how are you, my friend? Well, while we got this downtime, guys, I received something from USA Firearms, and oh my goodness, that's a crazy story. But I got a Steyr M9 A1, recommended to me by the owner of USA Firearms, who is Brian Zimmerman himself, awesome iRacer. And let me tell you, this thing is sweet. I wish I could show it to you. I can't because I'm on stream and I guess that's prohibited. Now, we can shoot and play guns that involve games all day, but if I show you me holding a gun now, that's a no-no. Anywho, that being said, every now and again you'll see a banner right that-a-way right here. It pops up every now and again, usafirearms.com. If you are looking for a new firearm, do not forget that you have to pass a background check and you must pick it up at an FFL. But check out usafirearms.com. Excellent place to get a gun. And Brian's awesome, family man. You know you can trust him. And so here's the story, Zimmy. I hope you're listening, Zimmerman, because here's what happened today. So the post office on the 24th, because you have to mail it to a firearms dealer so they can give you a background check and you can get it registered and all that stuff. I went to the post office today to pick up this firearm, and they said that the wrong address was on it. That was incorrect. USA Firearms did everything correctly, and they sent it to the right address and all that stuff. And so I went to the post office, and I said, hey, you guys said this is an invalid address on it. And they're like, oh, no, we got it right here. No joke. There's a firearm in this box, right? They don't know that. Well, they should know that, but they don't know that. They're supposed to know that because all the paperwork was filled out for it, but they don't know. And they're just trying to hand it to me. Oh, yeah, you can take it right here. And I'm like, no. You have to send it to this place. You have to. I cannot receive it right now. And they're like, no, just take it. If you don't take it, we're going to send it back. And so I had to call the owner of the business, of the business that has this FFL, and he had to go to the post office and pick it up. But they were going to hand me a firearm right there at the post office. That's how clueless they are.
The pace car is in.
Ugh. And I wasn't going to mess with that. You want to do everything the way it's supposed to be done. Do not mess around with firearm laws, guys. Just do it the right way. We got the number 10 pushing it 3 wide for some reason.
Say hi. Say hi.
Yeah, Zimmy, they were going to give it to me right there at the post office. I said, no, you're not doing that. And they were supposed to know there was a firearm inside that box, and somehow they didn't. And they're like, well, we're just going to send it back if you don't. And I said, no, you have to send it to the place it's addressed to. I can't take it right now. You're going to get me in huge trouble. And they're like, why? And I said, well, I don't want to talk about why, because if you tell postal workers that they're delivering guns, they get all crazy about it, even though it's completely legal. They start freaking out and say, oh, we can't do that. And that's not true at all. It's absolutely legal. So that's my story for the day. The post office almost just handed me a gun without a background check and everything. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Pretty crazy. I tell you what, I am not a fan of USPS. So despite what you've heard, Francis, we actually do not mail firearms right to people's houses. I'm sure you've heard that about us. And right now we're just waiting for all this to shake out in front of us. You might have to pull in Aaron and just start moving on up. Aaron fell all the way back to about 18th last night in his race. Pulled down a top 5, I believe, didn't he, boys? No, you have to has to go to an FFL. But the good news in Michigan is if you have your concealed pistol license, they consider that like a background check. So you just go in there, grab it, and get gone.
You got one inside.
Yeah, we better let this guy go.
Say hi. There's the car on the low side.
We're just trying to keep this baby clean.
Clear.
And we'll be passing these cars here in a second. Yeah, I got family members that just can't hold. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Like, learn to
Outside.
drive.
You're 2 wide there. You're clear high. Clear high. You got one inside. Clear low. Clear low. Your car is leaking fluid.
Damn, Randy. I know it wasn't your fault, but I'm sorry I hit you.
Well, this is new.
I'm just getting so tired of this, guys. Like, every single race, I like 6 out of the last 7 races now. Guys just wrecking all around me, collecting me. I'm really, 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 really getting tired of it. No jokes, I mean, this is the Lord's way of telling me, should have been packing. And it's been happening to Mark, too. And like, ooh, they're sitting there yelling at each other. Listen, like, we don't need people yelling at each other. You guys collected a lot of other people. We don't want to hear you arguing back and forth. Enough.
Hey, Randy, sorry about that when I T-boned you.
Not your fault, bud. There's literally nothing you could do.
Just trying to be hospitable.
That's it. Go.
Oh, I appreciate that, but hopefully you can get back in this race. So now we got to... That was an X. What would Zimmy do? You know, Zimmy might be the cleanest driver I know in iRacing. Zimmy would get his car fixed and he'd go back in and finish up. Might be Gabriel. I don't know. Zimmy, are you gonna run this race? Might be. Yeah, that's how Chase. That's how I feel right now. I'm pretty tilted right now. And of course, these guys are yelling back and forth at each other, completely. Like, not even real. They just took out like 3 or 4 cars there, because they're bouncing around. They want to sit there and yell at each other. So, whatever. Yeah, Mark's had bad 2 weeks, like really bad. And we've had a really bad 2 weeks. Here comes another 100 hit and I rating.
Car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Exactly, Zimmy. I was thinking things in my head, and I just took the headset off, so I didn't say anything stupid. And we're back at it now.
Yeah.
Got one stopped up high. Go low.
Oh, he backed it down anyways. Wow.
I lifted like the chicken I am. How about you guys?
If I was
Yep.
gonna hit him, I wanted it to be.
Zimmy's right though. You don't need to abuse other drivers.
I don't know.
As foolish as they were, they didn't do it on purpose. Now, what I don't want to hear about them is babbling back and forth after they just wrecked a ton of guys. Don't need to hear it. We'll just run some laps and hope for wrecks, I guess. Man, see, the funny thing is I was sitting there waiting for all that to shake out too, and I thought I gave myself enough room.
Not used to these things having any like kick to them after a few laps.
And I think we're down a few laps now. But boys, that happened to me at David Cater's race, which I was super excited for, and I'm so glad I didn't stream that because I was so heartbroken. And in Aaron's race, you couldn't see my face, which I'm glad, but I was so heartbroken and so sad and so angry all at the same time. And then, you know, if I would have been streaming, you guys would have seen all that, and I don't know what I would have done. I was pretty upset, though. And then in the Xfinity race, we drive it up to third place, and a car just completely runs over us and takes us out. Then before that, in the trucks, 3 races at Talladega, just trying to finish the race. The guy's just wrecking in front of us, and we even go down in the apron, and we can't avoid the wrecks. The K&N race at, where was it? We were fast at Darlington. We got wrapped up in somebody else's mess. Here we are passing the P12 car.
Rip.
Got one outside. All right, man, we got one stopped up ahead. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high.
Whoa,
clear
he
high.
barely
Go
missed
low.
that. I should have gave him more room.
Yeah, I got scared there.
Yeah, Zimmy, I'm actually going to re-release that, but with the A51 on the hood in the Crown style. So it'll be like Aaron's scheme, but A51. It'll be my Christmas gift to the A51 team. Now look at this. We're running her up to 11th and 10th. And we had the speed to probably take down a top 10. We'll never know now, I guess. Well, he picked up a spot there. And we're not going to push him hard here.
No problem.
Got one outside. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
All right. Yeah, see, we would have had P11 locked up there. I think we could have drove it up here, too, no problem. Now, we've got like 2 or 3 laps fresher tires, but I don't think it would make this big of a difference.
Outside. Still there.
We had to let off the gas so he was
clear,
going
all
to drive
clear.
through the corner.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
Thanks, Mark. I don't know if you saw it, Mark, but we just had our Mark Mercenary moment of the day. We got guys wrecking in front of us. Better let him go. I would hate to take somebody out of this race. We'll just keep it right here. No reason to push it. Oh, did you? Yeah. Well, you'll see the replay. We were waiting. There was a huge gaggle of cars in front of us, and we were waiting for them to shake out to start passing people because we had a lot more speed than the cars in front of us. And of course, they all wreck in front of us. It was like the big one at Talladega. And once again, for the 6th out of 7th race, I'm wrecked. No fault of my own, but this is racing. And this is going to be probably about 300 I rating lost in the past couple of weeks now. even though we've had fast cars. Yeah, I believe it, man. Well, we picked up a couple more spots. Let's just keep going. Hopefully, we can finish our number. That would be great. Well, while we're just roaming around, guys, anyone here a fan of firearms? You got a favorite gun you like? My favorite gun, I guess I'll say a handgun. I don't know. I might take that back. This Steyr is really cool. If it shoots as good as it looks and it's reviewed, it's probably going to be my favorite. My favorite weapon that I ever bought, I got a Lionheart LH9 pistol. It's kind of like a baby, it's like a mix between a 1911 and like a Walter. And it was built to just have the tar beat out of it. And it's awesome. Even my wife likes shooting it. I mean, it just looks like a straight up military pistol. And it is cool. Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? YouTube is starting to crack down on that stuff, but even still, I don't care anymore. It's to the point where I'm so upset with internet censorship, I'm just going to start posting whatever and saying whatever, and I don't mind. But I wish you guys could see this Steyr M9 that I got. It is gorgeous. And the good thing is it has more weight to it than a typical slide fire gun. So you're going to have more control over it while you're firing, and I just love it. Yeah, Makarovs. Those are awesome. Mark, I used to sell parts for those when I worked at Apex Gun Parts. We had tons of Makarov parts. Beautiful gun. Yeah. See, we have everything but the grip frame. That's the only part we didn't have. I'll take a picture. Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. And I got it from USA Firearms. And it is beautiful. And let me tell you, it was shipped immediately. He did everything on his end. USPS, of course, dropped the ball, as I explained to you guys earlier, and almost just handed me a firearm at the post office. Almost got me in a ton of trouble, but I was like, no, we're not doing this. And I cannot recommend USAFirearms.com anymore. You mean in Wisconsin? It's a little cold there for that now, Scott, but I wish. My cousin has been there a couple times, and he says the racing there is outstanding. And I'm kind of shocked that that track isn't on here. It should be. Slinger should definitely be a track on iRacing. Yost, I heard you just hosted a race, by the way. I had no idea, or else I would have been in it. Yeah, it's awesome. I love the Makarov. I never got to shoot it, but from what they're beautiful little pistols. I just love the look of them. And the little grips on them. They have the little stars on the grips, don't they, if you have an original? Oh, seriously? That's silly. Slinger, don't do that. So we're not going to get in the way of these guys racing, and hopefully they don't wreck in front of us. We're not going to get involved in this three-way battle for a top 10 finish. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, I remember selling the grips. Guys used to call me, and because they were used grips, they were original grips. And so some of them would be in rough shape, some of them would be in good shape. And basically, if you ordered it from us, it is what it is. We didn't have like a hand select option, but people would call me all the time and ask me to pick out the best star grip that I could get for them. Why are they asking for all this money to be in iRacing? That is free advertisement for your track. You should be paying iRacing to put your track in the game. Ugh. And iRacing just blipped there. Oh, we got 3 wide, boys. That's awesome, Francis. I have an AK. I have a AK-63D. It's from Bulgaria, and it had a folding stock, but I took that out and I put some other stuff on it. But I have an 8K as well. And you're friends with me, so you don't have to worry. If your neighbor starts messing with you, I'll fly out to wherever you are and I'll say, hey. We're not going to pass this guy because he needs to get back up there. Yeah, that's ridiculous, by the way. Listen, if you're a smaller track, and Slinger is actually a pretty big track, you don't need to be asking for money to be put in a game. That's completely absurd. If anything, it gets people into your track. Like, I want to visit Eldora so bad now because of this game. Simulator. Sorry, it's not a game. And, I'm going to try to, and it's only in Ohio. Who's down? Who's going to go with me to Eldora to watch the truck race? Anyone that wants to go is welcome to. Yeah, the SKS. That's a classic, man. Good, reliable gun there. My buddy has one, and actually that's his wife's rifle, and she loves it. She can't get enough of it.
2 to go this time by.
I also have the AR-15. I built my own AR, obviously, which is an M4 variant. Semi-automatic. It's not fully auto. Yeah, the SKS is awesome. Oh, gosh, yes. Oh, Zimmy, but you're in Bama, aren't you? Huh. That's a good point, too. It's a day's drive for me, Zimmy. That's possible.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
All right, we're going to do a meetup somewhere. I've already told everyone we're somewhere next year we're going to do a meetup, whether it's Charlotte or Eldora or maybe even Dega, like Zimmy's saying. The only problem is racing is on Sunday, and Sundays are hard for me. Yeah, we'll just let him go.
Thank you.
So we drove back up to 17th. That doesn't mean a dang thing,
Actually,
and we're going to
pretty
lose
fun
safety
track.
rating. Well, it'll be good to get this one behind us. Oh, for real, Zimmy? That is awesome.
There's the flag. It's
We have
over.
so much grip left on these tires because I
That
didn't
is
push
good
it at all. Look at
testing.
this. Full throttle. So much grip. And we were just cruising and chatting there, chatting about guns and tracks. Alright, I'll show you guys that wreck again for those of you who didn't see it. It's just been a heartbreaking couple of weeks for me, guys. We broke 2,500. And which car did we do that in? I think we did it in a truck somewhere. No, it was in late models. We broke 2,500. Yeah, I actually like usually the K&N at the big tracks like this, especially at Michigan, I like the feel of it a lot. All right, lap number... Yep, right here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now here we are, and I'm intentionally laying off right now because these guys have been beating and banging on each other for the last 2 laps. This guy's saying, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm saying, you go ahead, man. They're going 3 wide and getting loose. So we let him go. And if he's the one that causes the wreck, I don't think he was, but we'll see. There they go, 3 wide, beating and banging on each other. 16 says it came down to him, but I saw him driving up too. Look, we're on the brakes. Of course. And we're not done yet. Now we're done. That's our race. I mean, let's see if there was anything we could do. So I woed up as much as I could. I mean, I'm on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. 12 doesn't hit the brakes. Yeah. I don't see anywhere to go. Let's try to analyze this, boys, and see if there's anything I could have done. Now, some might say get on the apron now. Well, when you're carrying this much speed and you're getting on the brakes, if you pull it down on the apron, you're gonna get sideways. So I'm going too fast right now to get down on the apron. So we're definitely wound up. We're wound up. We're wound up. Wound up, and that's it right there. You better drive, Francis. Francis, are you in Quebec? Yeah, that car is done. Look at that thing. Holy cow. Woof. That is one dead car. Alright, well. Man, I think we had we definitely had a top 10 car. They're probably top 7 in the top split. That's cool, Francis. I live in, I don't know if you're familiar with Michigan. I'm just west of Sarnia. I'm about 20 minutes west of Sarnia by Port Huron. So I'm only 20 minutes away from the Canadian border. So we're still a little bit of distance away though. Let's see what we did for results here. And there's the 19 car that we smoked. And listen, we really needed safety rating too. And I thought, you know what, big wide open track, you know, we'll get some safety rating, right? No. Alright, let's check it out. Okay. We lost another 52 safety rating. I just can't take this, man. And lost 0.03 safety rating. And what time is it? Okay, I got plenty of time. Yeah, I had time enough to race, so. Dang, man. It's been a rough week, guys. I know Mark feels my pain. Mark's had a worse week than I have, and thankfully he had a better week tonight. Well, boys, here's one of my favorite things that we get to do, and that is... What is that? Oh. We get to go check out another stream and invade it. I love doing it, and we're going to say a driver. But which driver? First person in chat to tell me a driver. That's what we're going to yell in our raid here. Let's find out who we're raiding. It looks like Mr. J. Bow, Justin Bethello. Very fast driver, boys. All right, let's pick a driver. Let's pick a driver. Gilles Villeneuve. Is that NASCAR, Francis? All right, guys. I guess copy and paste Gilles Villeneuve. Okay. And we're going to raid Justin Bethello's stream. Justin Bow. Oh, a dead F1 driver? Okay. I had no idea who that was. Okay, pick me a NASCAR driver, boys. Pick me a NASCAR driver. And we will... Gilles? It was just Gilles? Snyder using this emoticon. I'll have to check him out. The only F1 drivers that I really knew were the American ones. We don't have many F1 drivers. Flash McQueen. Okay, Lightning McQueen. Alright, we'll do Lightning McQueen. Okay, so when we get into Justin Bethello's... Oh, come on. When we get into Justin's stream there, everybody yell out, Scott Speed, yeah! See, Scott Speed was American F1 driver. Yeah, Scott Speed. He also, Snyder, fun fact, look up Scott Speed on iRacing. He got permabanned for being a wrecker. Isn't that funny? All right, Justin Bow 20. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. We are going. All right, hit that ready button. Don't forget, we're going to say Lightning McQueen. And, oh, do you? You know about that? All right, we have 8 people ready. Can we get one more? Booyah, let's do it.